Welcome everybody to another video, and deflation is starting in Roblox trading. We are seeing a lot of items start to slow down and start doing bad, and the start of deflation is here. So let's get right into the video and talk about why all these items are doing bad and how to avoid losing during this time. Starting off, just by looking at the value changes, you can tell that deflation is here. We are seeing a lot of items start to do bad and start dropping, such as the otter antlers, the catching snowflakes, yum, poison horns. Like all these items here, as you can see, they are all doing bad and starting to drop. Now during this deflation, mainly value items are going to be affected. Unlike previous deflations, everything is now proof based. Wrap items might get affected a little bit, but mainly value items will be affected. Right now the items that are suffering the most are the items that got hyped, rose a lot, and now are starting to drop. A good example of that is the Tentacles Jr. This item went from 42k all the way up to 95k, and then dropped all the way back down to 32k now, and is doing really bad. And another item that relates is the Ghost Theory. This item did really good for a while, got all the way up to 680,000 value, and now dropped to 620 and is still doing bad. Now not only are the hyped items doing bad during this time, normal demand items are also doing bad as well. Demand smalls such as the Wistful Winks and the Catching Snowflakes have been doing bad, and their value has been decreasing. Medium demand items have also been doing bad, such as the Valk, the Ice Valk, and the Classic Fedora. They all have the lowering trend and have been dropping in value. Even bigger demand items like the Dominus Praefectus are starting to do bad. This item has the unstable trend and dropped 30k recently. Although it does make sense why we're seeing deflation right now, one of the main reasons is because of trends. If you go to a demand item like the Valkyrie Helm and you go down to the value history, you can see in July of 2020 this item started to go down. Same thing with July of 2021, started to go down again, and just like this year around July it's starting to go down again. But now that all this chaos has started and everything's dropping, let me give you guys some advice on how to prevent losses during this time. The first thing is you want to stay away from high demand items that rose a lot during inflation. Usually items that raise a lot could drop a lot, so you just want to be careful with those items. Second, you want to stay away from items that drop a lot during deflation. You can usually check this by checking the past year's value graph, and that way you can tell how much it actually usually drops during deflation. Third, you want to get rares or less demand items. During deflation, these things always do really good because rares don't have that many owners, and people usually trade demand for rares during this time, which makes the rares and less demand items do better. When trading off demand items, it is almost always better to upgrade rather than downgrade. The reason for this, it is better to get a bigger item that you can get an overpay on later than get smaller items and not be able to get that overpay back. So that mostly wraps up deflation and how to avoid losing during this time. If you have any questions or found this video helpful, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. But that's going to be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.